Welcome back to Daily Flash. Our next guest knows a thing or two about how to ramp up your summer plans. Serena's popular podcast, Living by Disney, is like a personal summer concierge. Hi, Serena. Welcome back to Daily Flash.
Hi, Andrea. Thanks for having me again.
So, before we do a deep Disney dive here, let's start with Epic Universe. It is the new kid on the block as far as attractions and theme parks go. Is it worth a visit?
Oh, yes, it is. And what a game changer it is. First of all, it's just so exciting to have a new theme park in Orlando. I mean, it's been more than 2 decades since we've had one, and it is a fantastic achievement. I can't wait for people to visit it. It actually opens this week. So, definitely exciting and just all new rides, attractions, themes. There's a new Wizarding World, there's a Super Nintendo World, lots of exciting things here to visit. As far as when to go, so if you're a big theme park fan and you love the hype of visiting something when it's new, I definitely think it's worth visiting this summer. I just think there's an excitement there to things that are brand new and fun. Of course, there's going to have some kinks to work out as anything new. So, there's some maybe not rides aren't always working perfectly and things like that. So, if that's of concern to you, you can always wait till maybe next year or later this year to visit. But Epic Universe is just, it actually far exceeded my expectations. And I am so excited for everybody to get to see it.
Okay, and going during the summer is okay despite the heat, despite our thunderstorms. We just kind of dig our heels in and go.
Yeah, it's kind of like I always compare things like that to Black Friday shopping. Like, it's going to be chaos and crazy, but you just want to do it for the fun. I think it's
Yes,
that type of thing.
very true. Okay, let's talk about Disney. What's new at the Disney parks this summer, and what's the cool kids summer program?
Okay, so Disney's setting up to have a really exciting summer as well. There's a lot of new things happening. I'll start with the best, which to me is the thing I'm most excited about, and that is a brand new nighttime parade. Now, we haven't had a night parade at Magic Kingdom since 2016. So it's been quite a while, and it's called Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away. We're still waiting on an opening date for that. It's going to be later this summer, but they're saying it's going to be based on Main Street Electrical Parade. So we love to see that. That's just like classic, very nostalgic piece of Disney World experience for all of us. And then they're going to have two new shows, brand new stage shows. The first one is a new villain show. And we're really starting to see Disney kind of lean into the villains hype, which, I think as Disney adults, we love that, but also kids love villains as well. And it's called Villains Unfairly Ever After. And the stage show is going to be at Hollywood Studios. And that's actually going to launch very soon on May the 27th. And it's going to feature Cruella, Hook, Maleficent. And then there's another stage show happening at Hollywood Studios. And this is like a relaunching of the Little Mermaid live show that was there and closed down. I think it was like COVID that it closed. And that's coming back, but it's been completely reimagined. And that seems really cool. It's going to be Little Mermaid, a musical adventure. Again, live stage show, live performers. We love to see that. Also, May 27th. And then another kind of fun thing that's new is a new lounge at Epcot at Spaceship Earth. It's called Geo 82. And this is the first adults only lounge that Disney has done, which I think is kind of fun. And it's going to be this elevated upscale experience. Very excited to see that. That one's going to be opening on June 4th. So, again, very soon that'll be open for the summer. And then let's talk about Cool Kids Summer. So Disney has decided to sort of make this summer about focusing on families visiting with kids, which I think is perfect. I mean, this is Disney, summer vacation. Obviously, a lot of families are going to be coming this summer. And their Cool Kids Summer is these summer activations that are happening throughout all of the parks and even the resorts, where there are character dance parties, there's more activities, there's games, there's things kind of happening everywhere. And they're already starting it, which is something that I think is really cool, is more characters are out than ever before in the parks. And they're kind of just like roaming the parks. It's not like a meet and greet, which I mean, we love a meet and greet. We love to be able to get those photos, but I think kids in particular love to be able to just kind of interact with the characters
Sure.
as they see them. It's more natural, it's more fun. The characters are able to like grab them by the hand or maybe even ride rides with them, and that's happening already, which we love. One of the cool kids summer things that I think is fun is in Epcot. They're taking Communicore Hall there in the center of Epcot and turning it into Goofy Core Hall, where Goofy is taking over and having games and DJ parties and stuff like that for the kids. So I love to see this sort of focus that they're doing for kids, because obviously Disney is for families. And, when you're coming with kids, you're always looking for ways for those kids to kind of blow off a little steam and get their energy out.
Very true. Yes. Real quickly, just touch on a couple of the new cruise ships that they've got, the new cruise adventure lines.
Yeah, Disney Cruise Line, man, they have so much exciting. So this year they're actually launching two new ships, which is pretty crazy. The Adventure is one that is brand new, unlike anything they've ever done before, and it'll be their first ship that'll be in Asia. So it's actually going to be located in Singapore. And I know the Asian Disney fans in that market, they've never had anything like this. Like, this is going to be opening up an entirely new cruise experience, cruise audience for them, which is really cool.
Serena,
And then
we got to stop you right there. Unfortunately, we're out of time. We could talk to you for another hour. Living
No
by
problem.
Disney is the Instagram page. Visit her there. We're back right after this.